This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Aries Lounge Radio is an adult podcast. This content isn't for the following: children, happily married people, sensitive niggas, people without a sense of humor, stupid people, people under 30, anyone who thinks Aries people suck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, for real. If you don't fall within these categories, please continue to watch at your own risk. Seriously, don't be a crybaby.
Don't be a cry, baby. Where my hand claps at? Yeah. Trick, yeah. And we have returned. It's showtime. We are in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rapidy rap. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy JS on the supplier. I got Ill Will in the building, bro. Where you at?
Right here, man.
There you go. Oh, this is about to fall. All right. That's enough clapping. Yo, we got DJ Pill in the building.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Go ahead, put your headphones on, sir. Let me try to get you on camera so people can see that you do exist.
All right.
There he is, right there.
Yeah, I do exist. And I appreciate the love on the shout out and everything from the VVC Life family. I appreciate that. That meant a lot. Appreciate it.
My nigga. All right.
Got the shot too.
Oh, my bad.
You must stop fuck broke, man.
All right, my bad.
Whoa.
All right, yo. At this point, we got my other guy in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's like distant family out here. You know what I mean? It's one of the great potters of the region. You know what I'm saying? One of the great content creators. One of the thought minds of hip hop. You know, he is a true talker. You know what I'm saying? A true contributor of content in the DMV space. Has 2 podcasts. Actually, he's got about 6 of them, but he's got 2 of them that are actively moving at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Where's Buffy? And also Black Wrestling.
Word.
The guy's name is Ill Fam, and he is in the building. What's up? That's what's up. You know what I mean?
Hi, Mom.
That's what's up. Multiple camera angles. You know what I'm saying? He's in the building with the Black Wrestling merch on. Make sure if you haven't done so, go to blackwrestling.com. Copy one of those tees. It's probably not available.
No, this one's cease and desist. We got cease and desist for this one.
There you go. So that one you can't get. So what you're gonna have to do is beat down one of his fans and snatch it for yourself. So anyway, we've got a full packed show of content. You know what I'm saying? Will, would you agree that we have a lot of content? Thank you. So important to know that you agree with what I'm saying. All right. So with that, we're going to talk about Kanye. We're going to talk about Nicki. We're going to talk about Boosie. We're going to talk about hip hop. We're going to talk about COVID. We're going to talk about monkeys, the WB, Timberland, Pharrell.
Hey, man,
and then
Okay, we got a lot to talk about.
There's clearly a lot to talk about. So make sure if you haven't done so, you strap in, get your popcorn, get your soda, get your liquor, because at some point, Will is going to pop this bottle that you see right here. Okay, I said at some point, I didn't know he was going to go for it that fast.
I mean,
so
he did bring
whiskey.
whiskey.
He was going to pop it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, fair. I
think I'm going to do it at the end.
You said you wasn't going to pop it for him, but you popped it for
Whoa.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Pause.
So did you want your Boone's Farm of whiskey?
I'll take some of the Woodruff Reserve. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you going to drink that Boone's Farm too?
He said you going to drink that Boone's Farm too?
Y'all own it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, why you getting all upset about that?
You don't drink whiskey?
Yo, who locked the door?
I didn't. Nobody locked the door.
Nigga, you was the last one in the house.
All I did was close
lock the door. You gotta go unlock the door.
It locks automatically when you close it. Go open the door. So with that being said, all right. We are going to now move on to
fat ass up, yo. God damn, yo.
Oh,
that one gonna happen.
Now you about to say, you know he can't get up out that seat once he get in it. All right. with that being said, it's so important that you go to vvcmerch.com right now. Grab you one of these great shirts. He's got a Savage Love shirt that we got going on. Hold on, I ain't done yet because I can't see myself. If you go right here, you got these Aries Lounge joints. They do have orange. We also have a bunch of other stuff back here. We also have some Eat Pray podcast. We got some Cognac Club shirts. We've got some Black Nerd shirts. We've got some of this, a little of that. The Indie Show shirts are available right now. Pill, you just dropped the mic. I'm about to say mic muffle, but mic joint. You know what I mean? So just make sure, go to VVC merch right now. Copper the merch. I was talking about this.
Yeah.
This fell off. And it's right there by your foot. You got to get it, please. Because I ain't trying to go mail out to go get another one because they're expensive sometimes. So the next thing you need to do, if you have not done so, going down the list, the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/VVC Life. Sign up right now. Let me want to know why? Because this StreamYard bill hasn't been paid. And they're asking me and harassing me for money, and they keep pinging my bank account, and there's no money in it. And guess why? Because I need more people in the Patreon signed up so we can pay this $50 a month bill, which actually is going to have to go up to $70 a month because this nigga to my left is doing all the video editing, and I don't have an access code for him. So I need to get more access codes, and they're going to make you pay for more. So look, the way you can help keep this whole machine going is by throwing in your vittles and your couple of dollars into the Patreon so that we can pay for our monthly StreamYard bill. We can pay for this wonderful photographer right here. You know what I'm saying? We can get the bottle of Salinak, which Will has been buying every week, by the way. It should be Pill's turn at some point, but we ain't gonna get into that today.
Salinak's in the check.
Facts.
Well, shout out to whoever bought the Boone's Farm whiskey over there.
I bought the
Woodford.
There you go.
I can't even get the name out because
there you go.
Cheap.
Exactly.
Put some respect on that, man. That ain't cheap at all, big dog.
That's a quality brand, sir.
Good whiskey right there.
So sign up.
Boone's Farm.
Thank you guys. We can have that conversation later. So just make sure you sign up on the Patreon. If you do the $30 level and up, every 3 months you will be sent a merch item. If you sign up for the $100 level, shoot, they got hoodies coming, all type of stuff. But the $30 level, it switches up because like Patreon sets it up to where you can do different types of merch every 3 months, and it randomly sends out different stuff. So we got mugs, we got posters, we got t-shirts. So if you sign up to the $30 level, you get all of that. If you sign up to the $5 level, you do get something every 3 months. It's just not as cool. You know what I mean? Or as expensive. Let's say it like that. If you sign up for the $3 level, you get something gangster. So anyway, everybody that signs up, you're going to get shown some love. So just sign up right now. Like I said, it's for as low as $3. Don't forget to check out all of our other shows. On Monday nights, we got Let's Talk Love. On Tuesday nights, we got The Indie Show. On Wednesday nights, we got Aries Lounge. On Friday nights, we got Real Reviews. And on Sunday nights, we got Black Nerds podcast. And then coming Thursday, I don't know, y'all need to go tag Tiffany for because she was talking about doing just put the tip in. We still waiting on that to manifest, and then we've got 2 more shows. But anyway, support everything that we got going on right now and just put the tip in on Patreon so that way we can get that bread. So
sir,
don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channel. My bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, why would you say something like that?
I'm just saying, just throw some bread into the account.
Yeah, but you said put the tip in.
Yeah, just put the tip in. Put the tip of that wallet in there, baby. Throw some cash into that motherfucker, man. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? So you singing it. Go ahead, sing it.
Everybody just told that line.
GJ Kells, go ahead. All right, P. Kelly. So anyway, don't forget to sign up on the social media. Aries Lounge on all platforms. It's actually Aries Lounge on Instagram, Aries Lounge Radio on Facebook, arieslounge.com if you want to get to all the videos. Y'all know what it is. And then just do a search on YouTube for Aries Lounge. All our conversations come up. And with that being said, Will is all that Will. Pill is who is _DJ Pill. Yeah, I am JS the number 1 THASUPPLIER. And then this wonderful gentleman over here who is on camera right now is ILFAM, ILLFAM 79.
On your social media choice.
So now it is time to get to more important topics. Let's get to the news.
Ask what makes us the greatest country in the world. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And here's the latest news to start off the season.
All right, let's get into the top thing, man. Like I don't even know why I need to get into this, but Fam looked at me funny when I was like, yo, I feel like this is worth talking about on Aries Lounge, even though I just talked about this on the Black Nerd Podcast. I think this is pretty amazing.
Playtime is over when Nicki drops in. Pull up in a monster automobile gangster.
All right, I'm not going to get into any elongated clip. You see what it is. Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? The reigning, I would call her the lead female artist of hip hop right now. People would argue whether it be Cardi B or whatever, but I feel like Nicki Minaj is squarely in the number one top female space. Why? Because of stuff like this. Ubiquitousness, she's out there. She's got businesses all over the place. She's got dope albums. She's got a catalog of albums.
Dope albums was like the 8th thing you said. Don't
start it. Don't start with the hating early. Don't
What's
start
your
with
favorite?
the hate.
Ho. You can't call anything hate. You can't call anything. I mean,
I'm not calling. All right, I was calling it hate, but I was being funny. What was the last album? What was it? The Pink Print? No, I'm sorry. It was Pink Sneakers. It was hold on. It was Pink Diamonds and Pearls, right? That was the name of the that wasn't it?
It wasn't Pink Friday?
It was not.
I don't fucking know. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't.
No, it wasn't. It was the
yeah, there you go. Look it up.
Hold on, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I fucked with.
Yo, shout out to J Bot Singletary, the Pod Father. Okay, shout out. Are you referring to me? Yes, the people do refer to me as the Podfather every now and then. However, I'm assuming that you're talking about my guy right here. You know what I'm saying? So he can be definitely the Podfather. Shout out to Ilfam. And that would make me, of course, on my Instagram, Pod God. You know what I'm saying? The God of Pod.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That is not the name of her last album, dickhead. Well, what is it? Come on.
2021.
You can't find it? You don't know what it is?
She dropped the EP called Princess Diana. 2023.
There you go. Huh? Shout out. So anyway, we're not going to get sir your scar checking in. Shout out, sir. All right. Yeah, we appreciate you. And then this other person right here, the Palm Valley. All right. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, number one, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of hip hop in general. This is not the first time hip hop has made its way into the video game format. There have been many a game throughout the decades that have had hip hop artists as a part of them. However, Call of Duty is different. You know, Call of Duty has always been a super huge platform that competitions have been based around. I mean, how many versions of Call of Duty is there? There's at least 10 Call of Duties out here, and it's lasted over 20 years.
19.
19. Thank you. I'm sorry.
19 or 20.
19 or 20. So,
huge.
and the other part is this is predominantly a male game that focuses on first-person shooter. Has really nothing to do with hip-hop culture. So for her to not only be given a character in the game and it to have its own unique look, it's not like you can barely see her where the only thing you see is her face and, you know what I mean, and then she's wearing the regular soldier uniform. Like, they've really, given her whole aesthetic, that's kind of like all pink. You know what I mean? She's got a pink gun. She's got accessories. I think that's a statement. It's a different thing. You know what I mean? Not only from the perspective of guys being able to be like, damn, that's hard, but females, like there are a lot of young girls that are going to want to, I have something that looks like me now. I can dress up and I can be like this. I can be girly and still kill people. You're not going to embarrass these dudes out here with a pink outfit on, shooting people in the face.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of girls that play Call of Duty now that are a lot better than a lot of dudes that play the game. Listen.
Facts.
So now, I mean, Nicki Minaj is not going to add anything to that, but it's a dope situation. I do agree with you that it's a dope situation.
Yeah. Right. I'm not trying to oversell it because I don't get no check from her. But what do you think, Mr. Ilfam?
I mean, they went and grabbed the pop star. They didn't grab a hip hop star, and I think that's
not true because they did have Snoop.
Well, no, I'm talking about specifically with Nicki.
Oh.
They grabbing Nicki. Nicki is tangible for them. Like folks that aren't actually in a hip hop space, they're like, I know
because
Nicki
she made
Minaj.
it universal. She made it on both sides.
Yeah.
So it would make more sense to have her opposed to like Cardi B, Sexy Red, and some shit like that.
Hey, yo, what if like they put like
Sexy Red in the game?
Yeah, like
what's wrong with that?
Like Mortal Kombat next month. Mortal Kombat 1 coming out. I mean, her like, and then her fatality is like my booty hole brown. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm not going to ask that question. I'm going to
no. What do you mean?
I want to see where you're going with this. Hold on, I want to know where you're going with this.
You know exactly where I'm going with this.
No, not you. I want to know where Bag going with this shit.
Well, I mean, you know,
how's that finishing move going to work, yo?
I think, you know, maybe she get to maybe twerking or something, but then, you know, the BBL doctor come in and her butt swell up and it just eat the nigga up. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Booty hole. Can you grab that phone?
Like,
I didn't want to get you. So yeah, that's the nastiness that I thought was coming out of that situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's up. All right. No, you good, brother. Thank you. The booty hole brown. I thought she was gonna jump up in the air, turn around, and her booty hole is smash a nigga head.
And he just disappeared.
Inside of her booty hole.
This is y'all are putting way too much thought into this situation.
I mean, you don't ask a creative person to be creative and they get mad after they create. You know what I'm saying?
Thought you think they just woke up and said, you know, we're gonna put Nicki in the goddamn Call of Duty? Thought went into that shit, yo.
I'm quite sure.
Damn, this is delicious.
And I think that they spent some money, man. I know she cashed a nice check.
Oh,
I know she cashed a crazy check off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope, you know what I mean, we get more of that. Honestly, I really feel like, and this is another plea after years and years, can we get another like not Escape from New York, but can we get like another Fight for New York or one of them like like Def Jam Vendetta joints? Yeah, that's what I really want.
An ill game. And not a lot of niggas know about it now, but like they gave Talib Kweli his own game.
Really?
When the hell was this?
It was on all platforms. It was like he started the game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was I think Mark Echo put the money behind it.
Really?
It's called Getting Up. Listen, the goddamn soundtrack was amazing. The story was dope. It was like a graffiti writer who was like rebelling against the system. And all, you know, it was a typical like post-apocalyptic dystopia. Like it's like future times, and you fighting against the goddamn government. And they trying to censor the graffiti writers.
Man, that sounds dope.
Like you had to do like actual graffiti in the game, and it's like a you know what I mean, a show enough game. It was hard
for Mark Echo to get behind it though, and that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, this is before Complex.
Yo, this is super crazy. All right, so my next conversation that I'm not prepared for, so I'm just gonna bump that for the moment. Yo, Kanye got caught with his buns out. Let me throw, first of all, there you go. Kanye, shout out to you, my guy.
Embarrassing.
I mean, like, Sexy Red. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. Shout out to Jabat. He says Sexy Red and Mortal Coochback. Okay.
I understand the Mortal Coochback. Okay.
That's what's up. That's good. You stretched it. I like it. I like the fact that you at least tried. You know what I mean? And that's super important. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, I know he trying to say it. Mortal Coochback. What the fuck? All right, Kanye West got caught with his buns out. So he's in Italy. He's on one of the, I forgot what they call it, a dongola. There you go. That's an educated black folk over there. You know what I'm saying? He's riding to somewhere with his wife. So what's happening is, as he's sitting and enjoying a nice seat in the back of the gondola, you know what I'm saying? He decides, yo, what's the best time to get a little, I mean, sloppy toppy. So he got bopped off in the gondola. So he's getting bopped off by his wife. Let's be specific. His wife is taking care of him. You know what I'm saying?
We was going to expose him like,
yeah, facts. Yo, shout out to Movie Mike for life, yo. I owe you 15 phone calls at this point, but I love you, my guy. I'll make sure I'm gonna get at you. So he's getting topped off by wifey. Somebody starts harassing him from another boat, and he stands up, and then it's not that he meant to moon him, but like he was standing up trying to like, you know, be irate, and then some of his ass cheeks is out. And then pictures and videos taken.
Hold on. So the nigga was getting his penis sucked.
Right, correct. Right.
And he got somebody yelled at him and he gave him the time of day. Hey, listen, man. Why you? I would just keep getting bopped off. Like, what you gonna do? What the nigga was going? That's wild. I didn't want to see it, but thank you.
Yo, Pill, why are you looking up pictures of this man's ass, bro?
The nigga said next to me like, yeah, you was.
Yeah. Doing the whole move, like we can't see you on camera, like you're not on camera showing this nigga.
He ain't seen the situation, so I pulled up the situation.
I don't think that's what he was really referring to.
You want to see the situation?
Shout out to Kanye.
I don't care.
Listen, man, shout out to Kanye for living his best life. Yo, moving on.
Shout out to Boosie, Ken Lewis, man.
But my question is, why is it insane, Ken Lewis? Kanye getting hit in a gondola in Italy is insane. Why is it insane? Like, yo, this man is a billionaire.
Ain't no different than getting some hit in East goddamn Baltimore.
Facts.
No, it's definitely different.
It's definitely different than getting hit in East Baltimore.
Oh, what? All right. In what way?
My dick is stuck in some female's mouth. What's different?
That's a fact.
You're in Italy in a fucking gondola, you uncultured bitch.
I can paint the fucking walls. I can put a fucking mural on the goddamn ceiling.
You still ain't outside getting your dingling sucked on the water. That's hey, listen. What did Kanye say?
Road head and gondola head is two different heads.
It's like an elevation.
It's like right.
It's like elevation. Like, you know what I mean?
I'll give you that. To me, it's more fly. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bad thing.
I mean, it's just.
I love it.
It's just like going on vacation and fucking on the balcony. It's the same thing.
There we go. But it seems like people got an issue with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't take niggas nowhere.
On the balcony in West Baltimore.
Listen, you uncultured asshole.
West Baltimore?
I said West Baltimore.
What is your obsession with West Baltimore? Well, listen. This nigga was in Italy.
He don't go out of town.
Listen, it wasn't no dolphin nowhere near where he was.
We can go down to Little Italy.
Oh my God, this uncultured. Next.
I'm just saying.
Nope.
So
you got the whole world in Baltimore.
No, you don't.
All right. My last question, and we're gonna move on.
Israel right over there.
Hold on, Will. Are we in support of the Italy gondola head from the wife, or are we saying no? Are we with it or we not with it? So, Will, is you with it? Is you like, yo, this is the move?
I don't give a fuck.
You goddamn right he doesn't. So that means he's with it. All right, Pill, is you with getting some head in a gondola in Italy, or are you against this? You feel like Kanye is bad for that?
No, I think that's a fly.
No fan, what you thinking?
I got two answers for this.
Go ahead, bro.
First of all, to address the congregation, I don't support anything that Kanye West does. Secondly,
wait a minute. Whoa. No. And I'm not the biggest Kanye fan, but like, how are you not gonna support nothing that he do? What's going on with that?
I'm cool on yo. Been goofy for a minute.
I agree.
I don't like. I ain't no like canceling nigga. But when a nigga is consecutively goofy, I'm cool on you.
I get
you know what I'm saying? Like the last time he put out, I tried to listen to it. But every time he started rapping, I just thought about how goofy this nigga get. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna listen to something else. I throw on this Gibbs or this goddamn, you know what I mean? You know, this goddamn Benny. I'm gonna throw on something different. I just couldn't keep he's done so much goofy stuff away from the music. It
tarnishes the music.
I just think about this nigga being a goofball.
I'm not disagreeing.
But secondly,
I'm disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm disagreeing.
But secondly, listen, I'm all for everybody getting their dangling sucked. I mean, it's a cool thing.
It's a good time.
All right. Let's see. If niggas not with the head move, your sexuality is in question. All right, is that what we doing?
I think the only problem is the thing that people might have a problem with is it's super in public. Like the nigga wasn't like in the bushes. You can't cover.
He wasn't in the alley.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't open the car and order the sky. You know what I mean? No, he just out here, and that's the thing. The little picture that you. Thank you. But the picture is terrible because he's standing up and he stood up like properly, like putting his hands on his knees, so he tooted that thing up for a second, and that's disgusting. So I have a huge problem with Kanye getting caught tooting it up.
Yo, man, you just made it 10 times worse than he tooted it up.
Intentional, 100%.
I'm
that
quite
was
sure.
intentional. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's boring.
Oh my God. All right. Come calling time on that. We're gonna move right along.
Good job.
All right. I was supposed to bring this down. I don't have it another way. So let me see if I uploaded this. I'm supposed to have a clip that I'm gonna play right now, but it seems like I'm having a horrible day with clips. You know what I'm saying? And that is how you build an empire, is by not having everything together. You know what I'm saying? And being a complete fuck up. So let's just talk about WB hustling black folk and figuring out how to get established with no fucking money.
What did Fox, WB, and UPN all have in common?
Black people built all those networks. If you do not know your history, they would always start with us. Let me see.
In the 1980s, cable TV was a luxury. Those who couldn't afford it, often working class Latino and African Americans, stayed with free TV, watching a lot more. With black audiences watching 44% more network television than everyone else. A newly created Fox network wanted to get those eyes and started airing more shows made by black creators. They were hits. Before you knew it, every network was getting a little more color. But a trend emerged.
And we would always come out and blow the doors off. Their numbers start going up, and then they start trying to diversify away from us.
Diversity often looked like Party of Five and Ally McBeal. Execs often toned down these classic black shows to avoid offending their new universal approach. This pivotal era in TV history used black culture to elevate networks, then push it aside when targets were met. So companies, remember, promoting black culture is great, but when it's used as a stepping stone only to be disregarded when success is achieved, it's not diversity, it's exploitation.
All right, gentlemen, let's get this conversation going, man. Number one, favorite show off the WB. And then number two, do you agree with this? So, Will, did you have a WB show that you preferred at the time when we was young?
WB.
Yeah,
the nigga frog.
That nigga, he should have had a show, as a matter of fact, all of that. But
no, I think I didn't get that nigga frog. He come home.
Was Martin on the WB? No,
that's Fox.
no.
Fox is
Fox is WB.
Is it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
In the context of that video, he was talking so because he said
the pivot was moving towards more of a Fox situation.
Fox, WB, because they all did the same thing.
Yeah.
They all started off like Fox started off with your Martins, you know what I'm saying, the singles, and then you started getting the Ally McBeals down the road, and
right.
Then, like WB started off with, like, what was that? Is that Homeboys in Outer Space and
yeah, that didn't go on the whole season.
They had all them joints, but they had a whole bunch of nigga shows. They started with them nigga shows, and then they slid over to.
See, the thing is, going back that far, I can't remember. I can't decipher Fox and WB.
So Fox is Channel 5. Fox has the NFL and got, you know what I mean? The WB is like 54. It turned into UPN.
Right.
You know what I mean? What Paul Mooney say?
Living Single was WB.
No, Living Single was Fox.
Living Single was Fox too?
Mm-hmm. Fox was way before. Remember, Fox started back when we first started getting shows on Fox.
I'm trash.
It was like Parker Lewis, and it was Parker Lewis. You had Tracy Ullman's show. It was a bunch of like stuff that would come on at like 7 o'clock on Sundays, and then like because really, if you local, you're talking like a 54, my XYZ or whatever. That's like what Fox kind of started as back in the day, and then they started getting shows, and they had a network, and then they started having shows that worked, The Simpsons, and all that. And when those shows ended in color. That was the basis, though. You know what I'm saying? They had rock and all them shows
the
back
Wayans
then.
Brothers.
I'm gonna go with the Jamie Foxx show. That was probably one of my favorites. But I'm always gonna say In Living Color. And Living Color is
WB, right?
All right, this is WB. Yep.
And Living Color on WB.
Nah, Living Color was Fox.
Oh my God. How about we don't give a damn about WB no more? Let's talk about your favorite.
But all the good shows was on Fox.
You know what I'm saying? All the
layup is Martin, right? The layup is Martin.
Yeah.
I won't go with layup. I'll go in Living Color because
I'm saying Living Color because that was before Martin.
Right.
That kind of sort of laid the groundwork for Martin.
I mean, yeah, Living Color was late 80s, early 90s, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Martin
was what, like mid-90s?
Yeah. I would vividly remember being a kid and not really supposed to be watching it. You know what I mean? And was enjoying the hell out of that. You know what I mean?
Color?
Yeah.
That was one of those shows when you was little. You laughed because everybody else laughed, but you didn't understand. Then you got older, and then you like.
But they did a lot of
that
like.
shit was funny as shit.
Like they did a lot of stuff
on a different level.
They did a lot of stuff that we would get, like the Homeboy Shopping Network. They did Homie the Clown.
Right.
You know what I mean? They did a bunch of impressions. Arsenio Hall had the big thing and the big butt. Like, they did a bunch of stuff that was real funny. And you will see, I mean, you got Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey. You got a lot of niggas out of that show, too.
That's a fact.
But then
that's
you had like Anton.
Yo,
and Anton was the one. Some of his
facility.
shit you would get right then when you were young, but then as you got older, you'd be like, "Damn, I really get what the fuck he was saying now."
Niggas had pit on the jaw. We thought it was supposed to be a dookie.
There was a lot of fucking shows.
That's crazy. All right, so let's move on. I think this was a great conversation. I just wanted to touch on some stuff. All right. It's time to get focused and ratchet. Let's go. All right, y'all ready? Everybody got their headphones on because this is about to be a ride for your ass.
In another experiment, monkeys were given the choice between a number of different foods that they could buy with coins. All food options were initially equally priced, and thus the monkeys would always buy the food that they liked the most. But when the price of their favorite food was increased, they would actually buy some of the cheaper food in order to get the most out of their money. And sometimes the male monkeys would completely ignore the food and instead use their coins to pay the females for sex. The females would then use that money to buy food for themselves. In other words, the first recorded case of animal prostitution.
I think that was recorded down Curtis Bay.
What'd you say?
That was recorded down Curtis Bay. It was monkeys down Curtis Bay.
And they gave them watermelon and bananas and grapes.
Okay, watermelons in a box. You know what I mean? So with that being said, if you were a monkey, were you gonna take your coins to get bananas, or was you gonna get some pussy? Will, let's start with you.
What the fuck kind of question is that? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What do y'all think about this? On the real, like, you know what I mean? And when I saw this, I laughed, but at the same time, I'm like, so everything that niggas be blowing out of proportion is just real life? Is that no matter what being you are, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna do whatever you can do
to get some pussy,
to get some box.
So I think the more
how trained were these goddamn monkeys?
The more interesting conversation, though, is that no matter the species, there are women who will barter for box. Like, you just can't show up and be like, "Hey, I'm a good guy. Give me some coochie."
Come with a price. Come with a price.
Wow, that's really wild.
No, I'm completely surprised. Not surprised at all. I mean, I feel like if you take away all of the emotional ticks to it and just focus on the reality of it, it just sounds normal. You know what I mean? Hey, if I could get some more food to take care of myself, and I'm gonna do an act that I already do. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like that's it. I'm shutting the fuck up.
That's it.
You about to wild out, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to get myself in way trouble. I ain't gonna do that. I've learned my lesson. I'm staying away from all this stuff because women, like, they'll take that shit the totally wrong way. And then next thing you know, I'm trying to dig myself out of some misogyny hole for the next 10 years.
Hey, yo, shout out to misogyny hole.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god. So with that being said, let's move on to the next thing. Let's move on to, I mean, is there anything else anybody want to add to this? Please let me not seem like I'm dominating the conversation on this one.
Shout out to misogyny.
I'm gonna go with no, Alex. Final answer.
Final answer. What is no?
What is no? Oh my god. All right, let's get to a good life story. Let's not do that yet.
Erykah Badu, probably my favorite of the Easter eggs. Erykah Badu re-recorded Tyrone for us. She doesn't say call Tyrone. She's saying they clone. The verses have been edited ever so slightly to allude to mind control and whatnot. It's the credit song, so stay for a little while if you like Erykah Badu, and there'll be a little treat for you.
So let me ask y'all a question.
God damn, boy.
That was clip. That was cool. Let me ask y'all a question.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
So let me ask y'all a question. Did everybody see that movie?
Not yet. No, it's on my list, but I definitely have to see it.
You definitely need to see it.
I need to see it.
Did y'all like the movie? Oh, you just said it was a great movie. How'd you feel about the movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, no, it's something that both of y'all need to watch. It's a pretty damn good movie.
Amazing movie.
It's a pretty damn good movie.
And they probably gonna make another one.
And you know, yeah, I see that.
And from the energy of it, it ain't gonna be nothing like the first.
No,
which is amazing.
But it makes it so good because it makes you think like, damn, this could actually be a real situation.
Oh, Anaconda Malt Liquor.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Got the call back. God damn, nigga. Hold on. Which button should I? God damn, boy, you that nigga. Hold on. That was lit. All right, let me throw this in here real quick. And
they put the phone stuff in the salad neck. They will put it in the woofer.
No, they definitely don't put it in the woofer.
So, I want to make a couple of points. Number one, she sounds just as good as she did when she first recorded it. That's number one.
Really?
God, yo, did you not? Because he played a clip in the joint. I mean, played a clip of her singing. She sounds just as good as the original, and I've heard a whole bunch of
that wasn't
remakes.
the original song.
No, nigga. She said, and they tap in your phones.
Oh, you're right.
Well, you know, a lot of artists are doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but they sound like shit. Go ahead, say something. Say something. Say it's not. Say it's all lit. Exactly.
Listen, I'm not listening to a bunch of remakes. Most of the stuff I listen to come from when they were first made, to be honest.
Good, true.
But like, I think it's smart, but especially somebody who could sing. Are y'all familiar with this? Is a very old nigga.
Okay.
Artist.
Tell your age.
Yeah. No, I'm old. I'm washed. You see these grades.
Stop it.
Ain't nothing up under this hat. So listen.
Stop it.
Y'all remember it's an artist named Sherelle, Saturday Love, something.
You are correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Nigga, she was speaking to somebody who don't sound like back in the day. Nigga, she was at a concert this past weekend, boy. It sounded like Will was singing.
Oh.
Damn. Yo, what the fuck? Will, you
Sunday,
was on concert,
Monday,
yo?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
They cutting you in like that?
Energy and everything. Sunday, Monday.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, she wasn't. Hey, listen, that wasn't Sherelle. That was Auntie Relly, the out there boy. She was doing bad.
Bruh.
Yo, that was like 40 years ago, yo.
But this weekend, she's still out here.
The song was like 40 years ago.
But you selling tickets to if you can't sing like the record no more.
Lip sync.
What you play the record.
Lip sync.
These people play. They don't want to hear you sound like you at the cookout.
This nigga said,
and the record was playing behind her.
It sounded like she was hitting fuzz when she was singing. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Yo, bless her heart, man. Y'all look up Sherelle, man.
She got your bread though.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Y'all go out there. She didn't get me. I saw the clip online.
I mean,
but yeah, it's if you have a situation as an artist where they can't, like, you having problems getting the proper bread for your art, go on, sing that song one more time.
For sure.
Go on, get you some studio time and re-record that thing, man. Go on out here. I don't care what it sounds like, Johnny Gill.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Not Johnny Gill.
The number 2 point.
Little red dress, Eddie Murphy.
the second, yowzers. The second thing I want to bring up is that I love black people supporting black people. Like while she was on tour, she was promoting the hell out of that movie. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that he brought her in, you know what I'm saying, and made that a part of it. And then she agreed to it. That collaboration is phenomenal. And everything I've heard about the film, not everything, but at least 80% of what I heard about the film was that the film was great. And I can't wait to watch it.
I got a messed up theory.
Oh, please shoot that theory off, brother.
Y'all saw she did a concert, you know, John Boyega. Mm-hmm. John Boyega started the movie. Mm-hmm. She did a little show, and she was ready to risk it all for John Boyega.
She would. Really? She's single. She ain't risking nothing.
She got. I mean, you know, it's just the term, but like she was ready. She was ready to go.
Ready.
So I mean, at this point, I think she was just singing them songs so she can get some goddamn John Boyega.
Tell her go see Kanye on the gondola.
Yo.
y'all to stop. Y'all keep talking.
Let me out, though.
You keep talking, man.
Hey,
and
though.
you shut the fuck up.
Yo, let me out, though. Let me out, though.
Let me out, though. Yo, though. Let me out the car, though, boy. Let me out the car.
Let me out, though.
Two more blocks.
All right, let's get on to the next joint. Let's see what else we got. Yo, this is a little artist conversation we're going to have.
I had to start from square one. Let's just do breaking in artists, right? When I find an artist I love, I usually sit them down and we make like a 5 to 7 song EP. Out of that 5 songs, I'm going to make at least 3 pieces of content for each song. That's 15 pieces. I'm going to schedule those 15 out. Whichever ones go more, I'm going to run ads behind them, and I'll start that at like $15 to $25 a day, so that shit just keeps building. If I can get them to break through and get enough base, I'll sell some merch, and then I'll rinse and repeat. Keep doing that process until it comes time where they can do a show and they can sell tickets. Then I'll add a show in there, rinse and repeat. Do another project, do the same exact play, add something else, rinse and repeat. Simple as that. Easy process.
And all of that money that you're bringing in from all that work that you did, you should be reinvesting in your product.
Everything you have, you should be improving. Not only yourself, but your equipment as well. Get rid of that old ass camera. Get you something new so everything look crispy. Like when you scrolling through the timeline and everybody else posting from their phones or posting in 1080, and then you hit them with some of that shit that's like, nigga, what is this? It changes everything. You know the difference when you see some 6 and 8K content.
Yeah. I feel like this is a universal discussion that can be applied to just about anything, whether you podcasting, whether you're an artist. But one of my main frustrations that I always express when I see artists that are on the come up, not the ones that's established, because normally the ones that's established, they already got they formula down pat. Is that, bro, consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? Promoting the content is key. And just because you got a single doesn't mean the second record can't be the single or the third or the fourth. Like, yo, just keep creating content. And like he said, I might have 5 songs. I'm going to do 3 pieces of content for every song. And then when I push the record out, whatever gets the most responses, that's the money I put money behind. Not, I think this song is the joint and I'm going to push the record. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't records that the public may not get initially. So you might need to get creative with it or do something different. And sometimes it might take a little bit of time, but content is not, and this is something I see artists make a mistake with all the time. You create a promotion for that content. That's still a separate piece of thing. You can keep reposting that. You don't post it one time and then never post it again. Shoot, I got Aries Lounge clips from 4 years ago that I still throw back out and this and that and the third. And guess what? I get new people all of the time that go, I ain't never seen this. What's that? And I'll be like, yo, go back and check the old episode, bro. Like content and marketing and consistency is a critical part of growth. And I want to throw this to our resident. He is way bigger than we are, but our guy,
I agree with you,
you know what I'm saying? Ilfam right here with the very successful Black Wrestling podcast. You don't have to give us the secret to the sauce, but can you agree, number one, with this person is saying? And I forgot the person. It's the artist. I forgot what his artist's name. God damn it. Jay Hill is going to kill me because this is like one of his favorite artists. But do you agree with what he's saying? And is there anything different that you're doing from what he's talking about?
I think what he's saying is perfect, but it's a chapter in the book. What I mean is, I talk to a lot of people that want to, like, develop content, push content, and grow an audience, which is the purpose, right? The thing that people don't like when they start talking like this, niggas act like you just put the code in and that's it. Yes, you're supposed to create content, repurpose content, break content down. You know what I'm saying? Break the brick down, chop it up, sell it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to flip it like dope. However, you got to have quality dope too.
100%.
Right? So while marketing and putting these cheat codes in is really important, making sure you're doing the absolute basics. So maintain friendships, like do the things to grow your audience that worked 20 years ago. 100%. Collaborate, be consistent. So don't you tell a lot of these little niggas out here that want to do things now that just want to sit in a bedroom or their basement or their attic and create and put the cheat code in and create and put the cheat code in, then you got to do the footwork too.
Yeah.
So while he's giving sound advice, you also have to get out. You got to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go outside. And I think they work in tandem.
100%.
So I think what you said, you hit it right on the head, Jay. You said that so what artists got to understand is just because you think this one song is it, don't mean the world thinks that song is one hit. So you got to keep creating. You got to keep creating, and you can make a 15-song album, and the song that you think is going to go is not the song that's going to go. It could have been the last song you made. That's the one that's going to take you out to a different space. So, and it's the same in podcast land. You know what I mean? Just because the clip that you thought was going to be the one to get all the love, don't mean it's that one. It could be one that you didn't think, like the one you didn't clip up. You know what I mean? That's going to get all the shine and all the love. So, it's just consistency and just and keeping yourself out there and just keep pushing yourself, keep pushing your content. Somewhere it's gonna get found, and somebody gonna like it, and somebody gonna share it. I mean, it's just it's just how consistent you are, and how consistent you're willing to be.
Word. I love that. Will, is there anything you want to throw in?
I mean, prime example of everything that he said would be Master P.
Okay.
Because Master P kept putting shit out it seemed like twice a month. But he didn't really blow up until Ghetto Dope. But that's when everybody
I think I will fool with, but I love that album.
That's when everybody started really getting on the P. Whereas those, had somebody like me, we're not even gonna get into that.
Yeah, that was a good pause right there.
I was on like Ice Cream Man and all that other shit before that.
Yeah, a lot of
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Badu was before that.
Yeah, I was way in the 90s. And
shout out Mr. Servon and Skullduggery.
Beast by the Pound.
So did you
like Moby Dick?
Pause.
Yeah, good pause. That's a good pause.
Embarrassing.
The Ice Cream Man.
But it was one of those. He kept putting shit out there to see what would work, and he found out what would work, and then he went on and did his due diligence after that, and stayed out there.
So would y'all say that P grandfathered that way of doing it into the music industry, because we saw Wayne do it. We saw Wayne drop mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. We saw Gucci do it, mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. We saw Jeezy do it, mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, until one of those joints caught on. And to be honest,
but it's the same thing with Yo Gotti.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everybody was on Yo Gotti. Granted, a lot of his mixtape, all of the CM mixtape, but Yo Gotti didn't make it till shit. The fuck was that song?
5-Star Chick?
No, that was cool, but it wasn't the DMs.
Oh no,
he was way popular before that.
Yeah, I thought he's way on about that.
Popular. I'm talking about radio.
No, 5-Star Chick was
then it was
Super
5-Star
Radio.
Chick, because 5-Star Chick took off way before
5-Star
down
Chick
in the
was Super Radio.
DMs. 5-Star Chick was one of them joints. But go ahead, please, sir.
I think that model is a bit different, because what this gentleman is talking about is actually being very strategic, not just.
I mean, you don't think he was strategic about what he was doing?
But with like Master P,
but then also see the thing, and the thing is, you're talking about 20, 30 years ago to now, whereas though it wasn't no social media, then it was hand to hand. We got to sit there and do this. If I want to sit there, this nigga made a mixtape.
Don't tell him.
And no, I'm just saying, if he made a mixtape, he don't know you, but I know you. And I'm like, yo, you got to sit there and sell it.
What them songs that you said you had?
Ooh, he remember that from last week.
I mean, what them songs
I still got them.
Play the records. What song? Got it on right now. See how you at?
With me.
But no, I think
they're the lock and key though.
Yeah. So I think the model that y'all are talking about is more kind of like what Kevin Hart does. I'm just going to do everything, and I'm going to keep playing it. And then what happens is, after you do that, you start to get success, then you start to refine your process.
Yeah.
But that guy's talking about an already refined process.
Yeah, and he's talking about already there, but
right.
I'm talking about with like P is, he grew that to where he is now. He went out there, put the work in. He did this and did that. He did
California all the way back to New Orleans.
Yo, he did that. Hold up.
I put you to sleep. You know what I mean?
What is it?
I put the
Richmond Projects to
sleep on you.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna jump into this little titty bit. How old were you when you found out that music geniuses Timbaland and Pharrell Williams are cousins? I was 44 years old.
I was today years old.
I was today years old when I
same age.
Today
years
old.
Same age. I mean, I knew they was from the same way. You know what I mean?
And I knew that they worked together when they was younger, but I did not know they were related. And that
Virginia Beach soon.
Facts. That's crazy.
Just left Virginia Beach.
Shout out to your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
wow.
Yeah.
Yo, we was out there. We was in the sticks. We went to this restaurant.
But then I got this question though.
And we driving out in Virginia Beach, and I swear we seen a house where it had to be one of them niggas. It was either Pusha T house or Pharrell house, because it's just woods. This joint was on the restaurant we were going to was on the water. That's why it was so much.
Gotcha.
On the way there, it was a house. It had to be one of them niggas' houses. It was like, oh, this is either rap money or dope money. Bought this house. It looked like Crock and the Tubbs about to run it in the house. Next episode.
It's a big house like that on the way to Atlanta, sitting off the highway. It's like that's definitely got to be a rapper's house. You know what I mean? Like
that's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
But let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
If they were cousins or whatever, Pharrell should have known how talented Timbaland was. Why did it take Aaliyah to put Timbaland out?
Because Pharrell was still trying to get on himself.
Yeah, Pharrell was trying to get on.
But he was already on.
No. Timbaland took off before Pharrell.
He was.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Because you know the Rump Shaker deal was before. It was Timbaland.
Right, but he was only in the video. He wasn't producing. He didn't produce the record. So he was in the room, but he wasn't out.
He was already attached to Teddy.
Right.
So he was still trying to.
But let's clear up. Timbaland was attached to Teddy too as well.
At the same time.
Correct. Because then
really
he moved from Teddy to Devontae. Wait a minute. It's not Devontae. It is Devontae. Yeah. Right. And then he started producing under Devontae, and that's how he ended up getting up with Missy, because Missy was signed to Devontae, Genuine was signed to Devontae, and then Aaliyah came into the mix when she was when the family realized what R. Kelly was doing, and they actively were moving to try to get her away from him. And she heard some beats from Timbaland, and she said, "I want to work with him." And they was like, "Nah, nigga, he ain't got no hits." Like, yeah. And she was like, "No, I want to work with this guy." Like, and then they made it happen because she said, "I'm not going to work unless I work with him." And then that's how that began. And during the time period,
when put Missy in them trash bags.
Missy put herself in the trash bag.
Hey, Missy, don't do that no more.
Stop it, bro. That was an iconic moment in hip hop history. Come on now. I feel like that was a very inexpensive, dope ass idea. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. So now y'all gonna be mad at me. All right, that's fine. Yo, don't talk about Missy like that.
Wow.
She's like one of my favorites. So anyway, let's
big Missy or little Missy.
Both. I like Big Missy better, but like, you know what I'm saying? All right.
I like Big Missy.
Before we move on to MF Kill, we gotta ask this question. And I need everybody that's watching, you gotta pick a team and put it in the comments. Are you team East Coast or are you team West Coast? Now, what's on the screen is Nas. On team East Coast is Nas, it's Biggie, it's DMX, and it's 50 Cent versus team West Coast, which is Tupac, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre.
That's not fair.
Which team are you choosing? You can only choose one team, and I'm gonna give y'all a couple. I'm gonna start first, and I'm gonna tell y'all why, and then I'm gonna let everybody else go
because they do kind of sort of coincide.
Nah, they don't. Ain't no producer on the East Coast.
But Dre produced 50.
But that's what I'm saying. Ain't no producer on the East Coast, was it?
Let me put it back up on the screen. All right, no producers, because just Nas, Big, DMX, and 50. I'm gonna go West Coast, and it's for the exact reason why my guy Ilfam is pissed off right now. It's because Dr. Dre, really birthed the coast. I'm not gonna say birthed it, but took the coast to a commercial level.
That's not fair.
All the greatest of the greats from the West Coast all had influence from Dr. Dre. So
Dre did 50's album.
No, you're right, yeah.
Dre did no, well, not Nas, but he did shit.
Hey, as a matter of fact,
Kendrick Lamar,
with
The
50,
Firm,
with 50
which had Nas on it.
So then it balances because then you got to take one thing away from Dre because Dre he done hurt the East Coast team by putting that Firm stuff out because it didn't fit, didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But that album
whoa. Explain to me. Hold up, Will. Stop. No, because you said the Firm didn't work. Nah, nigga, you
the
tripping.
Firm was not a flop, yo.
Yeah, it was.
By
numbers, the Firm flopped. But it's still
that's because of internal beefs.
No,
but the album was tough. Don't sit there and say it wasn't.
The Firm flopped. They said it. Everybody agreed.
That Firm album, it's not as bad as everybody says because niggas in
who said that shit was
history,
bad? What goofy nigga?
A great deal of folks because when niggas go back and talk about the history of stuff when it wasn't great or didn't live up to expectations, it was trash. It wasn't trash. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. It wasn't what Dr. Dre producing Nas.
Yo, Phone Tap was hard as shit.
Yeah, it's a good song. Well, what's your favorite 3 songs on that, Joe?
Ooh.
Did you like?
Ooh, can I go? Can I go? Okay. Oh, he's not gonna let me.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Right. I've been waiting to kill this one. All right, Will, go ahead.
I'm going East Coast, by the way.
Because I haven't listened to the album in a minute. We won't say the.
I don't need to listen to the album.
You ready?
Because that shit was just hard.
Phone Tap, Desperados.
Thank you.
But
Firm Biz, we not gonna fuck with Firm Biz.
No.
That shit.
Yo, that was my shit, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let me tell you.
The one with Nori on it. You know Nori know this. Nori know that.
Talking about I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Yo, that shit was hard, nigga.
If I go,
oh, you a hating piece of shit. All right, cool. All right, that's you a hating motherfucker, dog. Yo, you a hating ass nigga.
We can go outside right now. We can put Firm Biz on in the truck. Guarantee you, like, you know what?
I like Tina Marie.
I fucks with that shit.
I'm done.
I'm done.
All right,
so I'm going East Coast.
All right,
I'm going East Coast.
Okay.
And then if you put the graphic back up really quick,
my pleasure.
So you talking the Cube classics, Doggy Style, and the Chronic.
Yeah,
that's 4 classics.
Yeah,
you give me.
That's Tupac and Ice Cube. Tupac got 3 classics.
3 classics.
3 classics. All Eyes on Me.
1.
Machiavelli. And the one before, the one
Dear
after
Mama.
Tupacalypse. The one.
The only Tupac album I personally like.
That was on Tupacalypse now.
Is no, it's not. It's definitely not. Tupacalypse now is not a classic.
What?
But
yo, you are bugging.
No. It has singles. You pull that album up and look at the whole track list. It's not a classic. Now the classic is Me Against the World. That's the classic.
Okay, that's actually what I was thinking in my mind.
That's the classic.
Okay, Me Against the World. Hold on. Because I'm helping myself at this point because it's West Coast. So you have Me Against the World. You've got All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli, nigga. Those 3 classics.
I don't know about Machiavelli.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
That's not a classic.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right. So hold on. Let me throw this back up. Because I really feel like you really in a hating mode right now, and that's not cool. So Tupac
stop calling me a hater, man.
So we got Tupac with 3 classics. You got Cube with 1 classic. Snoop gotta have at least 3 classics, nigga. Like
1.
Come on.
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style.
Yes.
That's it.
That's the one.
Nah.
No, you got RNG.
That's a classic.
Ooh.
That's a classic.
RNG had Beautiful on it.
No. I asked you a yes or no question.
Meaning, when you start arguing classics, the whole body of work, can be listened to
it's
from top to bottom.
Yeah, no. So I wouldn't say RNG is a classic.
Snoop. Now, listen, Snoop.
Yeah, yo, you might be right, yo.
Snoop just got Doggy Style.
Yeah,
Dre just got the Chronic.
What? No,
but we gotta count.
Wait a minute. Hold. So you're not trying to tell me Chronic 2001 isn't
album? It's a good album.
It's not a classic?
Definitely not.
Bro, I can listen to that back to front to back multiple times. The skits, every song on that joint. Even the one we talking about is Dead Brother. Like, come on, bro. Towards the end of the album, it's still a classic.
But do we count the?
I don't think 2001's a
Do we?
Shit, to fucking watch it was hard.
No, the great songs. I think the album is great. It's not a classic. This is not one of the albums niggas don't talk about 2001.
I can't. Niggas always talk about 2001. What are you talking about? Oh my god! All right.
So do we
play Explosive?
Do we add all the albums that he produced too, though?
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
because
you can do that.
Here's the problem with that. But here's the problem with that conversation is there's no producers in the top right at the top right.
So you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay, Dre's the only. No,
Dre is a rapper. He only write his own raps.
Well, let me handle it. Let me handle this. All right, let me throw this back. Put me back on screen. Let's throw this back. All right, let's go with your team East Coast. How many classics does Nas have? One. No. You do
realize if you say
Wait.
Clearly.
2.
No. It was written as not a classic. So you trying to tell me? Hold on. You trying to tell me it was written is better than fucking 2001?
Easily.
What? Yo, my head is about to explode. Yo, get out of here.
Pull that goddamn iTunes up right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Pull that out for him. Pull him up. So you trying to tell me towards the end of Nas's It Was Written, mind you, I still loved it. I love both of them albums, by the way. But there's a bunch of forgettable records at the end of that joint. The same way you will want to say there's a couple of forgettable ones at the end of 2001. And there's more records that people love off of 2001 than they are off It's Written. You only got 3 joints that's classics off of this.
I do not need to disparage another album to say one album is great. Both of these albums are good. I like 2001. I just don't believe it's a classic timeless hip hop record.
If you're going to say my statement is this is what I'm saying in rebuttal.
Wait, don't talk about that.
I know.
We don't have to talk about that.
Hey. Nostradamus is a dope ass album.
Nostradamus.
No, yo, it's one of them albums people.
So it was written.
Listen, do you remember the Nas bootleg that caused?
Yes, I have it. I have the original CD that I bought from a bootleg guy.
Press.
What, nigga?
Crazy.
No.
This
is the bootleg album that caused Nas to split Nostradamus and
the Lost Tapes. It was the Lost Tapes and Nostradamus.
And another joint. I am and Nostradamus was split with records from the bootleg. We had like Project Window, and because some of those tapes.
No. It was supposed to be Lost Tapes and Nostradamus. I Am was his own thing, but Nostradamus and Lost Tapes. Because if you listen to Lost Tapes, a lot of those records that was taken off of that underground bootleg that was supposed to be a part of Nostradamus, they was all on Lost Tapes.
It's all on all 3.
What was on I Am that wasn't on that joint?
Hold on, I Am.
This is I Am.
This guy is bugging, and he's changing the subject to try to suit his win.
No. Nas, first of all,
okay, all right,
because what you are going to try to deny me is this current run that Nas is on right now.
Oh, I'm definitely denying you that whole thing.
Nobody on that list can even talk.
I'm denying all of that. But all right, so let's not do that right now. Let's continue to go through what he's looking for. Okay. All right, so you got how many classics did you say Nas got?
I say 3.
I say 3.
And, all right, what's the third one?
Still mad.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. No. What are you talking about right now? What are you talking about?
Joint where you holding a wedding dress, the green cover.
Stop it, 5. All right, yo, get the hell out of here. I think it's called Life is Good.
Life is Good.
Oh my God.
And then
stop.
You can pick any of the King's diseases, but listen, he's still killing these
bro.
His bad songs on these.
Nah. If I'm gonna tell you like this, if you can't give Dr. Dre 2001 as a classic, I'm not gonna give you the other 2. That means Nas only got 1 classic and Dr. Dre only got 1 classic, and that's based.
All that does is suit your argument, though.
Only thing I'm saying is, if 2001 can't be a classic, them other 2 Nas albums can't be classics. So it's not suiting my discussion. We can throw it out. If we throw out 2001, do we throwing out them other 2 Nas albums?
Let's hop to the next song.
Oh, exactly.
Because we going. That's gonna keep.
All
going
right, cool. So you got Big. Two classics. Are we gonna argue?
Two classics.
Two classics.
You're not gonna. You're gonna tell me right now that Ready to Die isn't a classic?
I wish it would have been one album, and it wasn't a double.
No, we're not talking about.
When you talk about forgettable records.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Sprinkled them in. If you could have.
I see what you're saying.
Like 14 to 16.
I see what you're saying.
Hold on,
because they stretched it out to
2 hours. Let's do this. You really pushing my buttons right now.
I see what you're saying.
Pause that whole thing. What? Give me one record that's a forgettable off of the first disc of Life After Death. Huh?
Nasty Girls.
That's on the second one. That's not on the second disc. That's not on the first disc.
Oh, you talking the discs?
Yeah, the first disc. What are we throwing away off the first disc? There's nothing to throw away off of first disc because the first disc is perfect. Second disc, all right, that might be one or two. You know what I'm saying? Nasty Girls, all right, cool. We can toss that, and then we might talk.
What do you do? True. That's wrong.
Yo, do you know how many times I've heard niggas just be drunk and play that shit on repeat? Girl, another girl in my life. Oh, it's the first Ja Rule moment, nigga. First rapper to be singing and rapping at the same time. So it's a classic because niggas is taking his style.
You just made that up.
Yeah, I know. I winged it. That shit was hard, though.
That was brilliantly crafted. This nigga's gonna run the next Bishop.
Yeah. Oh, snap. All right. So you gonna say Big got one classic. How many does DMX have? Boy, if you say more than one, boy, I will get up and leave this fucking studio, bro.
Nah, you say one.
That's one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, and let's say 50 Cent. Obviously, one classic. He's got one classic. All right, so you talking about one, and one. So you got niggas with
which one is that?
You got four classics.
Flesh My Flesh does have an argument.
So that would be two then.
But it's definitely Flesh My. I mean, it's definitely a
See right there. You know that's a class. You just don't want to admit it.
Well, I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with saying it. But either way, if y'all accept it, but I clearly is Flesh My. God dang, I keep saying it.
See, because you know it's a classic.
I don't have a problem with. I don't think it's a classic, but I think.
Why? What makes it not a classic?
I just don't think it's a classic.
Because he said there's forgettable records on it. Records that people ain't gonna give a fuck about.
Technically, almost everybody up here has that one song.
Because you gotta admit, let's be honest. Even on the Chronic, towards the end of the album, there's a bunch of forgettable records that niggas don't remember or don't give a fuck about. Every album is gonna have one or two joints that's lackluster. And they still dope because they might be creative, but they'll be lackluster.
You saying that they don't live up to the rest of the album?
Exactly.
I mean, some albums do, some albums don't.
But see,
I tell you, an album that doesn't have a bad record on it that not a lot of people talk about because it's not one of those artists that had a timeless career. But I thought every single record on the album was good, but I don't know if that matters. Is Camp Low, Uptown Saturday Night? There isn't a bad record on that album, right? But other than Lucchini, and I like Black Nostalgic, and you know what I'm saying? But there's a difference.
Because Lucchini was the one that actually made him famous.
That was the radio record.
That is the only
ever.
So with that argument, right? That means technically 50 got two classic albums.
Nah, what's the second one?
The Massacre.
I don't think that.
You are bugging, boy. Don't even try to sell that. If you want to try to tell me the Massacre go, then that means I get to add two more Snoop Dogg albums. I need to add another goddamn Tupac album. Yo, Snoop got a few joints that no, we're not gonna say the Dog Father.
He's got a bunch of dope records after Doggy Style. He's got a bunch of dope songs,
and I will agree with you on that. I will actually agree with you on that. All right, well, let's just move on. So you're saying Team East Coast.
Yeah.
Pell, you going East Coast?
East Coast.
All right. And Will, you going West Coast?
I'm going East.
You going? Oh, you son of a bitch! You did all of this arguing, and then you going to jump ship on me.
Yeah, Nas.
X on there and Nas.
Comment. All right. The comment section said, Caleb Hussey. Hope I'm saying your name right. Can't East Coast. I can't lie. All right. Movie Mike said, I'm gonna have to go with East. All right, East Coast wins.
Let's go East.
The three things I ain't never seen: a UFO, a faithful
What's
hole,
that?
and a pink slip to a pussy.
All right. No, the math said nobody going West Coast. I don't need you to rub it in, math. I didn't need none of that. I didn't need you to co-sign me losing an argument. All right, thanks. So at this point, it is time.
West Coast,
of course, I was West Coast because they actually won.
They cheated,
but it's
they
only
cheated and put that Dr. Dre in counted production. That is the only way.
Thank you for agreeing with me and letting me know that I was really right.
That was the only way that your argument worked.
Let's go to our next segment. That's going to get Ilfam in trouble.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
We're live.
Yeah, no, I see people was on here, and then they was like, "Well, who would you right now? Tell me right now." The girl was like, "My husband is watching." James, I don't care.
When did I say that?
On some pimp shit. I don't care, ho.
Bring your mic to you, sir. Pause.
Oh my God! Oh, my own mic. I had to take a rib out or something. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking
Christ.
Oh, you don't know me.
Boy, oh boy. Let's get this thing going. Camera on our guy, Ilfam, and let's start with sorry. Let me put the disclaimer out there. We are not talking about right now in this universe. We're talking about in another universe, in another time period, where this gentleman is not going to be married, doesn't know his current wife, and is completely alone in the world, and subsequently will be bumping into these beautiful individuals, and he has the opportunity to marry, fuck, or kill one of them. Not in this universe, like I just said, not married. But in this universe, he's married, and he don't care about nobody else, ain't looking at nobody else. None of this shit matters to him, but just only if it was another universe. All right.
19 years.
Yeah, trying to put you
yeah.
in the dog.
So like
Get the couch ready.
yeah. So we're gonna marry, fuck, kill Meg the Stallion as she holds onto her breasts.
So it's
big, round breasts.
All right. So
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't want to kill nobody. I ain't violent.
Gotta kill people,
right? But niggas have seen sort of just almost see her butthole online, so you can't marry her. So she gotta get effed.
You must stop fuck broke, man.
I see where you at with it.
See where this is going.
Yeah, it's definitely going in a crazy direction. So obviously, you definitely gonna fuck Sukihana then.
I'm killing her, champ. I don't know what she got.
Wow.
Been online every day.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
I didn't see that coming because he literally just said, "I'm not killing nobody today." And sure enough,
Sukihana had to go.
All right, we have the beautiful and provocative Baltimore female hip hop artist Sneaky T. You marrying it, fucking it, or killing it?
See, here's the problem.
Oh boy!
Might see this.
Right. There is that off chance, slim possibility that I may clip it up and make it a clip, but you know what I'm saying? We never know. So you just
safe side marry.
Yeah, you gotta marry her to be safe.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Sexy Red.
Yeah. Y'all was just talking about her. So what you doing with Sexy?
Yo, a booty hole brown, yo.
That's a dead hole right there.
Oh, damn.
Yo, a coochie pink, yo.
Yo, she look like
her booty hole brown, yo.
In the face, yo. She don't look like the cap, like she got them things, the craters in her face.
Yo, but the coochie pink and the booty hole brown, yo.
What they gotta do with that?
That's anatomy, champ. That is 98% of women, and the other 2% got something wrong. It's a terrible disease.
Yo. But she
terrible disease. It might be terrible. It might not.
Disease, yo, because of coochie pink.
No, she don't got that disease. We don't know what disease she got. Out here.
But a booty hole brown, though.
Let's go to the next one. Ice Spice.
There you go.
Yo, please say the right answer. Yo.
Ice Spice is an F, right?
Let's go. Yeah, there you go.
That ain't a Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she F.
You must stop fuck broke, man.
All right, Coco Jones.
There you go.
Coco Jones probably a Mary.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
She can sing, she can act. You know what I mean? She real tall. She can probably beat you in the low post. She can do a lot. She's wrestling. You know?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, Baltimore Bella, female artist from Baltimore City. Obviously, it's in the name, and she raps.
You know what she look like, yo?
Let's not do this.
No,
she actually look like your cousin in the face.
She look like your cousin in the face. That's a violation. I was thinking she kind of looked like Rhapsody the Rap a little bit in the face.
Yeah, but she's got a bunch of Stripper clothes on.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
Megan Rhapsody probably a F.
Okay, there you go.
Can't come nobody local, but she with a whole iPod song, so you can't marry her.
All right. Let's go, Lotto.
Probably another F.
Okay.
If you get naked online every day, that's never a marry.
That's a good point.
So a lot of niggas is gonna marry girls out here that's naked online.
Shout out to you, Goofy.
Shout out to
Keep
them
going. The next
niggas.
one.
Oh damn! All right, Cash Doll.
Cash Doll, she an F.
Okay.
Because she can't, like, it's process of elimination.
Okay.
You don't need to kill all of them, but as long as they ain't gonna kill you, I think the 1, 2s I said kill them. They gonna kill you first.
They bite.
That's something. I don't know. I don't like it.
All right. Her name is Taseki, local female singer.
If she local,
content
it's always gonna be an F because I don't want to kill her. I can't say kill her. I definitely don't want to marry.
All right, Ruby Rose.
What is that?
Wow. All right, she's a young female rapper.
You could put her on the F list. She's all gonna be the Fs, you know what I mean?
All right, yo, you survived it, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Nah, this be the problem.
How many did he kill, yo?
I appreciate you.
Two kills.
Two. Them two niggas off that video, Suki, Dookie, and
Suki,
Booty Hole Brown.
and Booty.
Suki, Dookie, and Booty Hole Brown. That's their next single.
All right. So with that being said, look, man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. This was a crazy show. Did you want to do some promo, brother? Did you want to promote some stuff?
Black Wrestling Podcast.
Of course.
8:35 live every Tuesday. Where's Buffy coming very soon?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're coming very soon.
Gotta get us on Where's Buffy.
Also, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Something Else podcast. Shout out to my tag team partner, Lovely.
If we do that, we gotta be doing it here.
Coming back for season 2 very soon. That is where we talk to a bunch of pro wrestlers about not wrestling.
Okay.
We talked to like last year. We had like AJ Francis or Top Dollar from WWE.
Okay.
We had Mark Henry.
That's hard.
Listen, we had a good time, man. Just having conversation with people. Like we actually got a chance to ask. Like, I don't know if y'all was wrestling fans, but like Mark Henry had a point where he had these braids that kept going back. So
I remember Mark Henry.
I had the chance, like, why you hold on to him so long? We got a chance to ask that question. He said merchandise.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Black Wrestling. Black Watch on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Pay the 1, pay the 10. You know what I'm saying? Ilfan79, social media choice on ads and podcasting. You know what I mean?
My God, that's hard.
All right. Do we need to? I mean, that's the only thing I want to make sure that you ain't feel like we didn't, ask you any important questions because we didn't, because we was just here kicking it. I've been on your show before. I never had opportunity to kick it with you and have you over here. Well, no, you've been on every zone before. Let me shut the fuck up. That was a cold lie.
I think Go-Go won the age-old Go-Go versus Club beef.
Yo, you really want to do that? Yo, we gonna do that for real? Yo, Go-Go Music versus Club. I thought we was past the DC Baltimore beef.
No, it's always gonna be a thing.
Actually, I would go with Go-Go.
Wow.
I would just rather hear Go-Go at a party now.
Wow.
Like in my 40s, I don't want to be nowhere. You know what I mean? Right. We can do 15 minutes of that. We can do 2 hours of Go-Go because the Go-Go ain't up with regular songs with bongos in the back.
Bongos and trash can top.
That hurt.
Yeah, they improve. Listen, Go-Go niggas improve white people music and everything.
Yo, Pell, give you a shout outs, brother.
Oh, for the record, Joe, it's Baltimore Club for me. That hurt.
Congratulations, sir.
That hurt. I mean, I'm a Baltimore Club fan. I mean, that's what I grew up on. Right.
You tell me you don't like the overnight scenario.
Oh, I love that song.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Shit.
I'll pass. So like I grew up on Baltimore Club, yo. It's like
we all did. That's what you're talking about.
But that's my heart, yo. Like I love it too. That's like taking telling me putting Go-Go over Baltimore Club. That's like disrespectful. I don't care how old I am.
In his 40s though.
I'm sorry, in my 40s. That was for me.
That's the same thing. I'm like, if I'm in my younger days, I'm like, yeah, it was Baltimore Club. But as I gotten older, I'm like,
if you go to a party and they play Pretty Girls right now,
That hurt, yo. Like I can't do it,
They
bro.
play sexy lady.
No, that shit hard, bro.
Rolling.
Yeah, nigga, I'm just saying.
Nah, that hurt, bro.
I'm just saying.
Can you hurry up and give me a shout out so we can get the fuck out of here?
I feel some kind of way.
Yeah,
nigga, we got a whole nother pod we gotta do. Go ahead, hurry up, nigga.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to Jay, shout out to Will, shout out to Celebrity Ill Fam, man. We appreciate him for pulling up because you know what I mean. Yo, just think about us, yo, when you blow up, yo. We appreciate. Oh, you already there? My bad. So hey, don't forget to cop the merch. Don't forget to sign up for the Patreon because we need that love. That's about it, man.
Hey, I'm not a celebrity. Please, I'm not no celebrity. Please don't come rapping to me at the bar.
That's the humble shit I'm talking about right there.
Rap to that nigga.
Rappity rap, rappity rap, rappity rap.
Oh, yowzers. Will, give you a shout out.
Oh my God.
He might see this.
He probably will. Go ahead, Will.
First and foremost, shout out to Jay. Hill. Definitely shout out to my Ill fam.
Oh man.
Coming through. You know what I'm saying? Copy merch. Sign up for the Patreon. Check out Where's Buffy podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the
shout
Black
out Diz,
Wrestling.
man. Shout out to
and
shout out to Kill. Shout out to goddamn Cal.
Yeah.
Shout out to the crew, man.
Big shout out to Diz, man. What you been up to?
And they got married.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's what's up, yo.
Big
Congratulations
and
to
all,
Diz.
And then also a big shout out.
Okay.
Shout out to all y'all for listening. Shouts out to y'all.
That's a fact.
Without y'all, none of this would be happening right now.
That's right.
That's a fact. All right, we out of here. We check y'all next week. It's the Aries Lounge. Y'all know what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like we already said, subscribe. You know, all the good shit. We out. Peace.
Peace.
All right. All right. Hurry up and come back so we can do this damn top 10 list real quick.
Mike, use your mic.
He was on here last week. Like, yeah, no, we gonna get some.